Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at the Xingbao Ford GT, well, Ford GT, and you can get this from Aliexpress for about £25, which is about $30. So firstly, briefly, what is Xingbao? Well, Xingbao is a spin-off company from Lepin, so they basically use Lepin bricks to sell my own creations by professional designers. So it's a bit more legally okay and morally okay compared to Lepin, which just manufactures counterfeit goods basically. I'll leave a link down below to a video about Xingbao in case you want a little bit more information about it. So in one of my last videos I looked at a Xingbao Vespa model, which was pretty good. It has since fallen apart. I think really they're models for displaying rather than playing with. But anyway, I thought I'd take a look at this Ford GT Xingbao model. So here it is basically. It took about 3 sessions to build. Took me about 3 hours in total, I would say. But before we take a closer look at it, there's a couple of things I want to say about it. So firstly, because I bought it from AliExpress, it took a couple of weeks to arrive. When I ordered it, the seller did contact me and asked me if it would be okay to email me the instructions rather than send me them in the package, which was a little bit strange because they sent me the instructions for the Vespa model that I bought. But anyway, when I received the item, I sent them an email, and yes, they did email me some average quality JPEGs, and I'll show you that on the screen now. The instructions are pretty straightforward to follow, as is the same with the Vespa kit. The hardest part actually is some of the clear parts, because it's very difficult to tell in the instructions what are clear parts, white parts or light grey parts, but you can sort of get used to it fairly quickly. The bags of bricks in the kit are numbered. They may well have been numbered in my Vespa kit. I thought they weren't, but basically the numbers are printed on. It's so faded and faint that it's actually really difficult to tell. The model itself is pretty well built, only let down actually by the quality of the Lepin bricks, and if this was made from Lego bricks, it would clearly have gone together a bit more easily. There's a couple of parts, for example, if I open this door here, these kind of plate bricks are sort of just held on by sort of one stud, which really isn't enough for these Lepin bricks. They're just really not tight enough. So let's take a look at this model from the front to the back. So you can see at the front of the model we've got a sort of printed logo which looks a little bit like the Ford logo, but if you actually read it, it says Phantom, okay, which is fair enough. But the front of the car is really nice looking. They've done a really good job of giving it the sort of curves and edges that a real car would have, so I'm really impressed with that. I particularly like the lights at the front. So the wheels on this model do actually turn, as you can see here, but rather surprisingly the front wheels aren't actually steerable, which is a real letdown, and I can't imagine that it would have been much more work to have made them turnable. But I guess this is a display model, but it's really the first Lego kit I've ever made without turnable front wheels. And the wheels are designed to sort of look like little low profile tyres. They've got a sort of really nice alloy wheel on there. We've got some nice details on the bonnet of the car. We've also got some little wing mirrors, and this is an example of what I mean by being difficult to tell which colour bricks you need. These are actually clear bricks on the wing mirrors. I put grey bricks on there and then ran out of grey bricks later, so I had to go back and change it. But the wing mirrors do turn in case you need to adjust them while you're racing. These doors actually do open, and you can see the little door cards are quite detailed on the side of the model. You can also then see inside the car and see the dashboard, the steering wheel, the gear stick, which I've just realised I've put in the wrong way, so they can't change gear basically. The little sports seats, which look really detailed. It actually, now I look at it, is a really beautiful interior inside this. As we move to the back of the vehicle, we've got this sort of slidey panel which you can lift up like this to reveal the engine, although there isn't really much of an engine. And again, because this is made of Lepin bricks, it does become detached a little bit too easily. You can see the rear wheels turn as well, just like the front ones. And then the back of the car, which has got this, where it says Phantom again, and you've got these little exhaust pipes, this does actually fold down, which I'm not sure. I think they've just basically put that on a hinge to give you the right profile at the rear of the car. I don't think that's actually functionally meant to sort of tilt back like that. But that's pretty nice. And there's also, from the back, you can see there are little windows into the cockpit of the car. On the underneath of the vehicle, basically it's just flat with a load of there's just a load of flat plate bricks, basically, so it's not very detailed. And as you can see, as I'm holding it here, well, another one of these 1x2 plate bricks has come off. But hopefully this model will be a little bit more stable than the Vespa was, and not sort of fall apart. That's a really nice model, actually. I'm hoping to get my hands on some more Xingbao kits, but let me know, I mean, if you want me to review them. Otherwise, I'll just review normal Lego and Oxford kits and things. But let me know if you want me to review some more of these. This model really does look beautiful from every angle. It does look like a Ford GT car. As I said before with the Vespa, these MOC kits, they really are the best sort of Lego, non-Lego kits that I've ever seen. Whenever you buy these sort of fake Lego company products, they're never quite the same. These are virtually the same as building a Lego kit. You forget that you're not building a real Lego kit, which I guess is why these people are such famous designers. So all in all, I really like this Ford GT model. I keep doing that because it isn't technically a Ford. It hasn't got Ford like lettering or logos on it. It just looks like a Ford GT. This is actually a completely original design. Anyway, I'll leave a link to this down below. I'll also leave a link to my Xingbao Vespa review down below as well. And if you like these sorts of videos, do subscribe, because there's plenty more on the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.